Hey guys, so a couple of weeks ago I took you with me when I went shopping in Cardiff for my holiday stuff, and by the time this video goes up, because I'm filming it ahead of time, I'll actually already be in Disney World. And in that video I promised you I would do a whole video of what I was buying, so here we go. First off, I'm not going to show you everything I bought that day, mainly because some of it, although I'm taking it on holiday with me, it's not specifically for holiday. And I just want to focus on the stuff that I bought specifically for the holiday itself. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the stuff I got in Boots, which is the more boring stuff, but still important. So we'll start with that. So first up is the sun related stuff. So I bought a factor 30 like spray-on sunscreen. I already have a factor 50, which I used last year, like at the start of the day, and then I had another one of these, which I would top up throughout the day. And it's great because you don't have to rub it in, you just spray it on and it dries instantly. So especially in the parks when I just wanted to keep going, I found it quite useful. The other thing I bought was a simple after sun gel, because although I do wear sunscreen, I somehow still manage to burn at least one part of my body. I don't know how, but I do. So definitely after sun. I also got some boring stuff, just deodorants, which yes, I know is more for general use, but this one mainly, ignore the brand because I'm not that bothered by brands, it's just because it's a small canister, so it's something I can just throw in my park bag, and if I feel like I'm getting a bit sweaty through the day, I like to have this just to, once again, just reapply if I need it. Speaking of warm weather, another thing I bought was a hot weather refreshing spray. I haven't bought one of these in a couple of years because I could never seem to find them, but I just happened to spot this when I was getting other stuff in Boots. It's basically a cold mist in a can, and it's, like it says, it's refreshing spray for hot weather. It's great. Like I said, I had a can before, which has now run out, and it just instantly kind of helps cool you down, which in Florida heat is going to be great. So yeah. Can't wait to use that, especially during the parades in Magic Kingdom. The other thing I bought in Boots, which I actually bought a lot of it in Boots, were blister stuff. So blister pads, blister like preventer and stuff like that, which I can't actually show you because I've already put it in my first aid bag and I can't remember which drawer in my room I've put that. But obviously I will find it before I go on holiday. But yeah, although I break in all my shoes, I somehow still, when you're doing as much walking as you do in Disney, I still manage to get at least 1 or 2 blisters by the end of the holiday, so I'm just making sure I'm prepared for them. Next up, we'll move on to the clothes that I got. Now, everything I bought, show you now, was specifically for the holiday, although some of it I probably will wear afterwards and during the summer, but all of this was just for the holiday. I'll start with the stuff I got in other shops, and then I'll leave the stuff I got in Primark, that's the majority of it, till last. So first up is what I got Marks & Spencer's. So one of the things I went in Marks & Spencer's for was these, which are anti-rub shorts. Last year I tried to wear dresses around the park, but because I have quite big thighs, I end up getting like friction on my thighs, and it's quite uncomfortable, if you know what that feels like. And somebody recommended getting like cycle shorts or rub shorts just to help prevent that. So I thought I could buy some. Well, I already own some, but I wanted to pick up some more. And hopefully I can wear dresses this year now, because especially in the warm weather, I found dresses were a bit cooler than my t-shirts and shorts. And it gives me more options for clothes to wear. The other thing I bought in Marks & Spencer's was, which I'm not going to show you, was underwear, just because it means that I know it's all brand new, it can just go straight in my case and I don't have to worry about having to look for it when I come to pack. Well, the last shop I went in was a shoe shop, because last year I wore Toms around the park and they were great, they were quite comfortable, so I wanted to get another pair. So although they were a bit more expensive than I was hoping, well, although they cost a bit more than what I was hoping to, I just picked up another basic pair of Toms, just so I can alternate out between the two. These ones I'm probably going to go in my suitcase, and the other pair I'll probably wear on the plane out. Next thing I picked up was in like a memorabilia kind of shop. One thing I didn't do last year was I didn't go to Universal, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't, but because I only had a week I didn't have that much time to do it. But because I'm going for 2 weeks this time, I've scheduled in for a day to actually go over to Universal. Now because of this, I wanted a t-shirt to wear. Now because the main reason I'm going to Universal is to go to see the Harry Potter stuff, I picked up this t-shirt, which is a Harry Potter t-shirt. So that will be worn when I go to Universal. Now we move on to the stuff that I got in Primark, which was the bulk of my shopping. When it comes to footwear that I bought in Primark, it was sandals. Like I said, I spent most of last year, well, I spent the entire time last year just in my Toms, and it gets warm and my feet were getting really warm, so I wanted to wear sandals. I did take flip-flops with me last year, but considering how much walking you do around Disney, there was no way I could walk in my flip-flops without them seriously injuring my feet. So I've made sure, as well as an additional pair of Toms, that I bought sandals this time, just so I can give my feet a rest from the Toms, even if it's just for the morning or something. So the first pair I got were these, which, as you can see, they have a strap at the back that goes across the heel. That is because the main issue I have when I wear my flip-flops is I slide in them, and that obviously causes really bad blisters on the bottom of my feet. So my hope is that because of the strap at the back, my feet won't slip as much. These are also got quite a considerable sole on them, quite a thick one, which I'm hoping are going to be comfortable for walking around, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. Now the second pair of sandals are more for evenings. Although I'm not necessarily going to be going out in the evenings, what I'm going to do, I know I'm going to do at least a couple of nights, is I'll probably go back to my hotel in the afternoon and then go back to the parks in the evening. And because I'm not going to be doing as much walking, I just wanted a basic pair of sandals. So I got these. They're a little more dressy, but as you can see, they're not suitable for doing a lot of walking. I think these will be nice in the evenings if I'm just going back to see like the fireworks or something. As I've already mentioned, I will be taking dresses with me this year and hoping to wear them a bit more. But I think the majority of the time I'm still going to be in shorts and t-shirts. And I don't have a lot of t-shirts that are going to be cool enough to wear around in that weather, so I went out and bought just a couple of, or the t-shirts I do have are all like vest tops. I wanted something with sleeves, so I went out and bought 2 more tops in Primark. So I've got a plain blue one, which is a plain blue v-neck, because I quite like v-necks when it comes to t-shirts, and then a nice basic, I'll show you, a nice basic like striped one. And they're both quite long t-shirts. I'm quite short, but I have quite a long body, so I need t-shirts that are quite long, and I made sure both of these are. I got them a size bigger than I actually am, because when it comes to wearing t-shirts, especially in warm weather, I'd rather something that's a bit looser, because it'll be a bit cooler, especially if I'm out in the parks all day. Now the next thing I bought is a one-piece swimsuit. I have got bikinis, which I took last year and I'll be taking again this year, but because I want to go to the water parks this year, which I didn't do last year for the same reason as with Universal, I didn't have a lot of time and I just wanted to do the parks opposed to the water parks. So because I am doing the water parks this year, I wanted a one piece because I think it's just going to be more practical on the slides. So once again in Primark, I just got a basic black and white halter neck one, which didn't cost that much, and I've already tried it on and it's really comfortable and looks pretty good, which sounds really vain, but I struggle with swimwear because I'm very conscious about my body, so finding one that I actually like, it's quite nice. Sticking with swimming, obviously if I'm going to the water parks and going around the pool in my hotel, I want clothes to wear just over my swimsuits. So I picked up a pair of just basic cheap shorts. Now, I bought a pair very similar to this in Primark last year, which I loved. They're really light cotton, so they're not too warm. And I've only just realised, because I thought these were the same ones I bought as what I bought last year. My other pair has pockets in, which I loved, whereas these ones don't. So I'm actually a little disappointed because I've only just realised that. But, you know, I'll probably just maybe keep these ones for the hotel and use the one with pockets in for when I go to the park. But still, they're really nice shorts, they're really comfortable, and they're going to be great for when I'm around the pool and the water park. Yes, that's everything I bought. Obviously, like I said, I bought other stuff, but those was specifically for the holiday now. I've got stuff that I bought beforehand as well, and stuff that I had over from last year. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I'll be taking with me. Like I said, I am going to do a packing video before I go as well, so I'll see you in that video.